Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Great is Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and trying to keep out of mischief. Now, this is a little bit of a controversial reading. I appreciate that. Can I just ask, before we get into it and the comments down below, to just be careful of what you post in the comments down below. Not only is there a legal case going on with it, however, also cracking down on social media and stuff like that, so for your own well-being and things like that. So I'm just putting it out there before we get into it. Now, this has just popped up on the BBC News, where the government became aware only a few weeks ago. A spokesperson told the BBC. Look, we'll even go down. Oh, look at us with technology. Most senior figures in the government first became aware of the possibility only in the last few weeks. A spokesperson, they're never named, are they, for the Prime Minister said it was not correct to say that the government had been involved in withholding facts from the public. Now, so this is what's spurred this reading, because if they were not aware, then surely things need to be kind of put back into place. So this is a current events reading concerning the protests up north that was spurred on by this Southport incident. And I am going to call it an incident for a reason. I don't want to belittle it in any way, shape or form, but we have to be careful. So this is a current events reading concerning the political prisoners coming up after that were jailed because of connection with Southport. For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. What's going to happen to them? Are they going to be released? Are their charges going to be squashed, etc.? So, a new change of perspective. Yes, hanged man. We do now have, because they far-right thugs and all that crap going on. Star card, divinely guided. Star card is, I always keep saying, is your North Star, where your destination on the horizon, where you want to go, that kind of stuff. The conflict. Oh dear. It's one of those situations where this feels like an internal conflict within Labour and the civil servants and all that kind of stuff, debating whether or not, disagreeing, trying to work out whether or not we can, quote unquote, can we do this? What can we do? Blah, blah, blah. New evidence has come to light, all that kind of malarkey. So but the problem is here with the Hierophant card feels very weird, because it's like, that's what the law says. And, they were fast tracked through and this, that and the other and blah, de blah and whatnot. And we stood up with our beliefs and all that kind of crud. And so we have to keep face. Sorry. That's what the conflict here is. Even though this new information has come out, even like as an example, I remember, because you can't unsee what you have seen, I remember stuttering Starmer standing up and saying the alleged far-right people were bussing people in and blah, blah, blah. Turns out most people were like 5-10 minutes away from the incidences that occurred. And so that was false. But it's one of those situations where it's like, it's that kind of feeling that with the Hierophant card, that they've already sacrificed on this hill. They've got to stay on this hill. They've got to keep face and stuff. 9 of Cups, wish coming true. Ooh, King of Matches. This is someone new. Someone principled. Someone I don't recognize their energy. No, I don't recognize their energy right now. It hasn't come through. The King of Matches here, eyes on the prize, standing up for the right thing, doing the right thing, that kind of stuff. With this vision, with this understanding, this concept, purpose. See what I mean? No, we're trying to keep law and order. Blah 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 blah. So this is Labour side. This is kind of general population, people realizing what's going on. I really do not recognize this energy here, but it's somebody that's definitely got influence, I will say. I don't know if it's he. It does feel like a he, whom. See, I don't know who the legalese of the government is. I don't know, but he feels like he's actually got substance to him. He's actually got some form of gusto about him. So it's definitely not Starmer. So got a personality to him, but he's got the authority of some description. Like I said, I don't know who is the kind of legal advice team of the government at the moment. I can't remember the actual term off the top of my head right now. I wasn't expecting it to come up, but it's that kind of energy. Someone who actually likes, actually. So unknown card, having faith in the situation. One of the 4 extra cards in this deck. This is all about, for the new boys and girls, we don't need to smash this egg open to know what's inside. We have faith that it's a chick and it will come out as and when it's ready, when it's due and all that kind of stuff. So we have faith that it's all going to work out okay. We have faith what we know what's going to come, as it were, the outcome. Speaking up truth, the judgment card. We've always got to do that. Play along at home. So the judgment card here is the speaking of truth, the against this rigmarole over here with Labour and stuff like that. Oh no, we were doing it purposefully. We doing it for the right reasons and stuff like that. Well, this truth is coming out, and this truth, you are being called out, as it were, and your actions were too much, and the fact that you basically pressured and told the judicial system to actually fast track all these people through the system for all their comments on Facebook and Twitter, and for their comments to police in the protests and all that kind of stuff. A vast majority of them, especially with the Home Office, tweeting out that even before any real court cases had got started, saying that all these criminals, blah blah blah, already convicting them before they'd even seen the courtroom. It's that kind of thing. Commitment with the Lovers card. It feels like they're very much. It feels like this backtrack is really going to snap back. Whomever this is, and I'm like really having issues with kind of pinpointing who it is. But it does feel like a legal person. It doesn't feel like a politician necessarily. Really kind of standing up for what's right. And it's like, hence the reason why, and this is why we're doing this reading tonight for you, is because I just happened to notice that this came out, sneaked out just before I was going to go to bed. So that's why I was like, no, we've got to do this. This is important, because they're already setting the stage. This is the thing. They're already, in my humble opinion, and we have got to be careful here, in my humble opinion, The reason why it's like, oh, a spokesperson said it's not correct that the government was involved with holding facts, and we've only just found out in the last couple of weeks, blah, blah, blah. We didn't know back at the time, and thingy-bobs and whatnot. Kind of like the spin is already starting to kind of keep the faith, keep the system and their purpose clean, as it were. That's what it feels like, clean, but it's just devil, overarching energy. Their evil deeds have come out. Four of Needles, Four of Swords, underlying energy. This feels very strongly like the anxiety of the people whom have been imprisoned for what they said, or just being bystanders. Like, for example, there's some people, like the people who are trying to burn down a Holiday Inn, I think it was, off the top of my head. That's arson, right? They're gonna be, but the people that are just there peacefully protesting and yet still get kind of caught up into it, or tweets and Facebook and that kind of stuff. This is the domino effect that we've been waiting for. But the main one is the budget, which is today as you're watching this. So yeah, this is the other shoe definitely dropping is the budget. But the Four of Needles here is that breath, that breathing space, that kind of, oh, this is going to be over a lot quicker than it was, that we were originally expecting it to be. 2 years, 3 years, whatever. This feels like finally truth to the situation is coming out. But the Devil card, they are entrapped in their own tomfoolery, BS. This is, I'm getting very much also Eight of Swords energy of that kind of entrapment. Kind of, it's going to lead to possible kind of legal kind of ramifications for themselves of some people. Some people are going to be thrown into the bus for it. But I mean, like, I feel like this is really going to be something spectacular now. So if you're new here, this is the baseline level of the reading. We continue on building up the data and information that we're getting from other card decks and stuff like that. But if you are new here, this is one of 4 types of readings that we do on this channel. Current events readings like this one. Timeless collective readings, which are designed to be for your personal growth, personal development. Prediction readings are kind of looking ahead at different subjects and situations and stuff like that. And general vibe readings are for Village Elite members of the YouTube channel. You can have a link down below if you would like to join. They also get additional prediction readings and additional current events readings, but it's here on YouTube. So there is a link specifically down below, and you will get them via this channel here on YouTube. Not to be confused with what's on the website and our Twitch channel. So, nice. Let's just, where's this going? For greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Shake up. Yep. The rising water even. I don't know why it's raising. Hallelujah. No, it's the for the new boys and girls, water keeps coming out for Labour. They are kind of drowning in their own stupidity at this point. They're kind of like trying to kick water, like try and swim through it, but it's just rising and rising and rising. We've had sinking ship, we've had the rising water. I'm just trying to think of the other card that we normally get for them. It is crazy the amount of, like, they're just crippling over the weight of it all, you know. The holding power here feels like in desperation. this hierophant, kind of their purpose, their mission, their goal. We definitely kind of keep doing this. But the military action, this is not, repeat, not physical fisticuffs, but this is very much more action, people getting organized through kind of protests and rallies and stuff like that, piling the pressure. This is us, you and me, kind of scum class compared to the elites, to kind of like stand up for what's right, to stand up for what needs to happen, kind of thing, if you get me. But in a peaceful way. I always say, now this keeps coming up, think more Gandhi, that, more Gandhi, you don't have to wear sandals, right? That's fine, right? But just that sort of approach. Detained, imprisoned, yep. Security cameras, all this footage, all this, this feels more like social media, kind of looking into things, what was said. Classified knowledge, there's more to come. This feels like they've been watching. There's more to this. Like I said, like social networks and that kind of thing. This feels more about the actual people involved in the original Southport incident and horrific situation there. Like, once again, I have to be careful of what I say if we want to keep this channel going. But it's that kind of, there's more to this than, this feels more about kind of security teams looking into this, kind of keeping a tab for some time. Classified knowledge, yeah, we know that. More to come. Taken by force and sinking ship. Exactly what. See what I hate to say. I told you so. This is kind of the weight. They're being drowned by their own stupidity. Labour, taken by force, feels like the people imprisoned, detained, their freedoms taken by force, their ability to speak out taken by force, and now it's all backfiring. It's all kind of the greater good. There we go. So it's all going to work out. It's all going to kind of snap back, like I keep on talking about. The mosquito is irritants, us. This feels like us, irritating, constantly. Like, I think the big change here is like, unlike any other political situation, and like I keep on bashing on about on this channel, this transition we're in energetically, it just won't go away. No one will let it go. No matter what they try to do, Labour, and stuttering Starmer, no one will let it be. And that's what they can't get over. Fake news, underlying energy. No matter what, however they try and spin it, they just won't, they can't. I've just, when you do something and then in the corner of your eye, you just look, and then the fake news is this article, the spokesperson. I think this is going to be coming out. I think allegedly, have to be careful. Allegedly, that's not strictly true about when people knew about the security issues and stuff like that. Farming industry underneath, you reap what you sow in this reading. And it's all coming down. It's all coming. See can you see it sliding at the bottom there? It's definitely kind of, you reap what you sow. But it does feel as if someone, low-hanging fruit of the government, of kind of advisors of Labour, whomever, at this present time, energetically, could be thrown under the bus as a scapegoat for this, because this is not going to happen. This is not going to be let go, if you get me. Even after stuttering Starmer leaves, or in any which way you want to put that, it's not going to be let go. There's a whole rigmarole coming for them. Um, I don't think, you know, the reading that we did a couple of days ago about Angela Rayner and all that kind of stuff, kind of her hands kind of excited to kind of finally it's all kind of going to plan for her to kind of think she ain't wanting to take this on. I'll tell you that for nothing. Sooner or later, she's going to realize, oh crap, what am I going to do? Defending their ground, going back to tradition, it's snapping back. They can defend their ground as much as they want. Labour, it ain't going to happen. It's not. It's like the thread is being pulled. More and more and more is going to come out about this, and it's just going to show. And once again, the Nine of Cups. It's going to show the manipulation, the lies that were said. For a Swords again, people can breathe a bit. I'm trying to get a timeline of when this is going to start happening at the moment, but it's I think the rest here of like, oh, it's only a matter of time. It's days instead, like comparison to years, if you get me. That's what I'm getting here. Queen of Cups. Oh, two wanted to come out there. Knight of Cups. Page of Wands. And the World card, new cycle. Queen of Cups feels like they're the one in charge for me. Not the king. The queen is in charge for me in the cups. Very secure, very balanced, very grounded in some respects, emotionally and all that kind of stuff. Feels as if that's some sort of feels like some sort of, dare I say it, kind of human rights person, or some form of organization that keeps I don't want to say think tank, but more about kind of like a legal kind of support people, kind of that holds it's like a charity kind of, that kind of feeling. And the Knight of Cups here also feels like some more kind of barristers, lawyers, that kind of people who are seeing this now and like, hold on, we need this. This is just not right. This is not justice. This is not. This is kind of the two. We did a reading about this two-tier thing, justice, policing, all that kind of stuff. This feels as if people are clubbing together now with an idea. Page of Wands. This is how we're going to do it. Now the evidence is that was being quashed is now coming out. Not as many cases were, as they said. Information, data, evidence, I suppose, was being exempt up to the away from the actual original court cases. People being pushed through the political prisoners and stuff. It's all coming out. There's going to be a field day here because of this new cycle. It's upright. It feels strong. This triumphant, harmonious thing. Okay. This feels like a huge class action lawsuity type thing. Reviewing their situation. The devil again. Doesn't often happen when the double cards come out, but it has been in the last 2 or 3 days. They're entrapped once again. This is phenomenal. Hanged Man again, seeing it from a different point of view. People realizing what they've done. Overarching energy, manifesting it in. Magician, taking action. Underlying energy. 7 of Cups. This is them plotting, planning, scheming, reviewing how's the best way of doing it. I feel like there's going to be a quick outreach to people about this. There is going to be kind of, I don't know what it is now, like 300, 400, 500 plus people that were all hooked up into this. This is got the feeling, similar energy because I did do a post office a kind of update, kind of what's going on. This has got a similar energy to that kind of class action clubbing together situation. This is going to cost a fortune. It feels like this is there's no, if you notice, it's all kind of passion, emotions, doing the right thing, seeing things from a different point of view, realizing what the craziness of the situation. The devil card kind of trapped themselves in this stupidity, realizing that more and more is going to come out. I just can't see it. This feels like, especially with the Queen of Cups, feels like it's more the Queen than the Knight. It's like if when disclosure starts, it's a domino effect. It's done. People are going to lose. Labour are going to lose jobs, positions, freedom. Some people, it's just going to be. They're looking for an agreement with the Four of Swords to try and work this out. But the professionals are coming in. Exactly what I was saying. The professionals are now coming in. Their talent, whoever these two are. Like I said, it feels like one is kind of a human rights charity kind of energy. Knight of Cups feels like barristers and people kind of clubbing up with them to kind of slap, and then they're taking the responsibility, assuring that they're gonna sort the devil out, this devilish ways, the evil sense of way, the evilness of it all. I did hear, and I'm just like, I'm only taking that one person's account of the situation, is that one person felt by their lawyer, barrister, whatever, that they had to plead guilty in the court, because if they pleaded not guilty, they were advised that they were going to be remanded until their court date, and that could have been months or so. So they felt like they had no choice, because they would lose their job. And for them personally, they were explaining that they would lose their job and their home and that kind of thing, and that would cause a huge ruckus in their life. And so that's why they felt they had no other option but to plead guilty. So it's I think a lot of this is going to self-love, self-care, pride there. And this marriage again, this marriage between these two people, this partnership, to work this out. The professionals coming in now, the ones that are going to finally sort this out. Libation here feels as if there's going to be some sort of donation involved, some sort of support. I'm being more drawn to the hands of kind of like supporting each other kind of thing, to actually get money behind this cause. If you've heard of this, or you find it online or it's reported somewhere, please share it down below. Obviously you can't share the link, but at least the name of these professionals clubbing together to support these people. So we can educate the village and share that information. That'd be amazing. I'm going to leave it here, I think, because this feels as if it's just a matter of time before all hell's going to break loose. And this, no matter where people go, kind of Stuttering Starmer, he's going to be involved in this, and a few other people are going to. This is huge. This has got the potential of being insane. Yeah, this has got a lot of people's name on it. Kind of feeling they're going to like put up a couple of people to kind of be the scapegoats, when really it's just going to cast a shadow. It's okay. So if you just to remind people, The Village, Greatest Good Village, is across multiple platforms. Here on YouTube, there's a link down below to join the Village Elite, so you can get the extra videos. Obviously on Twitch, they're called the Village Enlightened. Most Saturdays and Sundays, we do free tarot readings over there on a first come, first served basis, and hang out and shoot the crap and have a few drinky poos and just generally see how people are doing. The website is where is the only place you can get personal private readings. Okay. I have, let me just get this out of the way and I'll show you. I have added this blue banner to the link down below, greatestgoodtarot.com/shop. That's where you get it. And just follow the 3 steps. It's one of those situations where the Twitch side, because they're so used to it, I didn't explain myself completely well over here. In fact, I was a big pile of donkey turd, so I can only apologize. You only need a pleasant account on the website if you want a personal private reading. Why? It's because you need that username and password, which is a universal username and password on the website, across the website, to access your readings from your personal video vault when they're done and uploaded to your personal area, which is called Your Readings. Shockingly enough. So just follow the 3 steps. You only need to do step 1 and step 2 for the first time, and then that's it. You're set up, ready to go. Okay. I hope that helps people. And thank you for your understanding and patience for me to getting sorted, because we've only been here 3 weeks. We're in the middle of the 4th week right now. So it's just kind of getting yourself sorted and not realizing how popular this was going to be. So thank you for your patience on that. But until next time, where we do all of this all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.